Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. And in this video, I'm going to give an update on my decision to retire at 30 years old. You know, I love it when a plan comes together and when hard work pays off. So I want to show you not only my progress, but my plans for my land here in my home state of Wisconsin. A lot of people have been asking me on social media how I've been doing, and that means a lot to me, so I'm making this video for you guys. Now, I am feeling a little awkward. I never have taken this much of a hiatus from YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for 20 years now, and before someone breaks out the calculator, I just think it's hilarious. Every YouTuber, it's a little pet peeve of mine, but I've noticed they like to extend how long they've been doing YouTube full time for by a few years. And I'm like, come on, man, you were watching cat videos back then, so don't try to front on me. I know what you're doing. So as you can see, I got a little archery range here. I've hit the target a few times, so not bad. So in these last 3 months, I haven't just been sitting around doing nothing. I've been working very hard, moving out of my old house into my new house, which is located here on this land. How much land do you have? As far as the sun touches, or as the eye can see, Simba, whatever the Lion King quote is. But as you can see, it's actually amazing here. I love it. There's so many flowers in the forest. It smells good. There's birds chirping. The wind is breezing. The waves on the lake have a nice sound effect as well. So yeah, I am getting a little tan, maybe a little bit too tan, a little bit burnt, as you can kind of see. But maybe I'm Tan Man 7th Street, because I can't be White Boy forever, I guess, right? Maybe I can. I don't know. But anyways, take a look at the forest floor here. As you can see, there's a lot of debris. There's a ball. Actually throw this over here so my dogs can play with that later. But the forest floor is filled with a lot of twigs and sticks, and you know, normally that's fine, but I was playing with my dog and they had a few boo-boos on their paw, so I decided this is unacceptable. So I started cleaning up the forest floor over here in particular. As you can see, I still got some more work to do back here. I felled a few trees, or for the amateurs, I cut down a few trees, which is kind of satisfying to make it go a direction that you want. But yeah, I've been working hard on cleaning a lot of this area up and making it a lot more open. And I don't know if it is a great visual representation behind me, because it's just a forest, but maybe this will help a little bit. We got a bunch of logs that we accumulated. I'm building here a little, I don't know, poop hole or something. I don't know, a little structure. I don't know what I'm doing here. And this is kind of some of the wood that's left that I need to burn. Basically, what I'm doing is playing Minecraft in real life. So let's move on to some of my other outdoor setup here. I personally cut these logs and split them myself with my log splitter. And I got a chainsaw too. I was terrified of chainsaws for years, but I've overcame my fear and I've been doing work. So let me just show you kind of what we got going on over here. So this is the greenhouse. What are you growing in there, White Boy? Not what you think. So it's opium and meth. No, I have 2 solar panels that are charging a battery that charges the chainsaw batteries. So I'm kind of living off the grid. These are like flowers, not those blue flowers that you saw back there, but some other type of flowers. You know, we got some lettuce. I think those are the flowers, some pumpkins and squash. Basically, you know, my mom was a green thumb, very good at gardening. You know, we've lost a few soldiers along the way. I don't know if it was overwatering or underwatering, but I'm pretty sure I could just eat this lettuce. It's good, right? I think so, yeah. No. So that's pretty interesting to grow some plants. I'm very excited for that, to kind of live off the land, and maybe that's kind of the plan that I got with this area, because I'm cleaning up a lot of the debris, as there's a lot of it everywhere, and there's got to be an open spot somewhere, because once these huge ass trees fall down, it opens up a lot of space. So maybe I want to farm the land a little bit. I think that'd be cool. Here's a little artistic shot. I don't know why I have the mirror out here, but it was such a cool mirror that I didn't want to lose it. But here's those flowers that are everywhere. Here's my drip right now. That's what I got rocking on. I don't know what I'm trying to do or say right now, but anyway, so this tree's a little bit scary. As you can see, it looks like it's gonna fall over here, but I don't know if I want to be the one to risk it, because there's a little bit of tension and gravity. It might be a little bit dangerous. So this one fell down, and it knocked down this tree, which this tree was most of the wood that you saw in my little shack there. So there was a big hole. I called it my ash hole. So what I ended up doing is I filled up this hole with all that ash from all that debris I burned. So I had a fire going on for 10 days. And I was outside every single day. It was awesome. It was like beautiful for those 10 days. And every time the fire would die down and you think it was over, it rose from the ashes. So I resurrected it the next day from, the hot little coals. And then we just had another fire for the whole day. And that was amazing. So I put all those ashes in here, and then I covered it up with some dirt, so no one falls in there. And it's kind of making a bad situation good, because there's this big hole, tree fell over, kind of sucks. What can you do with it? Boom, I improvised, I innovated. And then I was trying to tackle this tree, but my chainsaw doesn't go the full length of the tree, so I'm gonna maybe hire someone to do the big parts of the big tree. And I mean, it's just kind of scary, if this tree fell down, maybe another tree can fall down. So I'm gonna hopefully get an arborist to just take a look at all the trees, and if there's any problem trees, cut them down, or you can brace them to fall a certain way. So man, the air is fresh, the birds are chirping. It's just, I love it out here, man. And it's totally different from my lifestyle of the last few years, where I was either playing video games and uploading YouTube videos, which is basically, looking at numbers on a screen. Call of Duty, a very intense game. Battlefield, very intense. Your adrenaline's going and you're just focusing on this video game. And when it comes to the stock market, same thing. You're just focusing on the charts and the numbers, and you're just getting LED lights all day. And this is totally different. And I think I'll choose this one. I mean, I'm not making money, I guess. Maybe I'll sell some fucking logs. But at the same time, the taxes are way lower. The energy bill is lower. I have no water bill because it's well water. The solar panels help charging a few things. I want to get more, solar panels, stuff like that. So, I didn't show you my fire pit. So we used the fire, right, to cook. Well, we just cooked a few shish kebabs the other night, but it's a little bit of a start. So just trying to live off the land a little bit more. Maybe I'll start catching some rainwater, do some weird stuff like that. Because the greenhouse actually has a little gutter. And then it goes down here. I had to assemble this greenhouse step by step. It came in I hate ordering stuff like that. Because, you see it online. And, oh yeah, that'd be great to have. And then you get it and it's in this box, and then you have to assemble it for the next 10 hours. But anyways, I digress here. Oh, I got a few other things to show you. I found this stick that is almost like a perfect cane. So, I mean, that's something very rare. And last but not least, I want to show you my collection of rocks, because I notice a lot of people like to stack rocks around here, like in the front of their driveway. So, I mean, a few of these rocks were already here when I moved, like obviously this big one. But I started, along with removing twigs and debris for my dogs, I removed some of these stones, because, you know, they could run into these as well. So I got a few cool ones I just want to show you real quick. Got this one, has a little bit of a hole in it. Wait, can I get a good angle? Like a bowling ball, can fit my thumb in there. So that's interesting. This one kind of looks like an alligator. You can see the mouth and it's flat. But this one, this is my prized possession. So this one right here has a hole inside of it. Can you believe that? It goes all the way through. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting some flowers in there and growing it. Oh, there's a sandbox. I took that off. I planted, so those flowers you saw in the pots, I planted some here, and it doesn't look like they're making it, because I planted more than just that little bundle, and I don't know where they are. So I wanted to try to put some of those flowers into the forest and compete with the forget-me-nots. Those are the blue ones. Fun fact, they're called forget-me-nots because there was a German, Chad, who was on a date, and he gave his girl some forget-me-nots. Well, they weren't called that at the time. And then, I don't know what happened, but he was in a river, like drowning, and his last words was forget-me-not. So that guy's a legend. It's actually an invasive species, but I don't mind them invading because they're very pretty. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I've been doing good. A lot of people have been asking. I said I'm good. Thanks for asking. So I figured I would show you guys in video form. I set up a hammock. I've been chilling in there. It's nice to chill by the fire, unless the wind blows the smoke in your face and you have to move that fucking hammock. But yeah, it's been great. It's been great, and I've been working. Part of the 3-month hiatus was working on my old house, fixing it up, cleaning the baseboards and the corners, and just getting everything out of there, which was a hassle, but that's done, and it's just so nice. Oh, let me tell you about my internet connection. I don't have one, really. I got T-Mobile, which gets 1 or 2 bars of LTE, depending how you stand. And we got a cell phone extender, which I got onto the roof of my house and put like this antenna thing that increases the reception slightly, but it's not that great. Then I pay $250 a month for 256 gigs, and then it gets restricted after you use that, and then gets really slow, and that lasts about with me and Kelly, it lasts about 2 weeks. And then I got another phone, which is the local service, which is a little bit better, but it's definitely not something I can game on. Definitely probably not a tree I can lean on either. This motherfucker's dead and wobbly. Look at that. Okay, like that's one thing I'm scared of is trees collapsing. Oh, I saw a UFO. I promise you, I saw something in the sky that is unexplainable. So it happened the other night, and there's this tree right here, right? And there was one star at like 10:30 that was, there was a breezy night, so I saw the star come in and out of the tree all night. And then I looked over there and I noticed something weird. There was another star there, but it was brighter. And then it came out of the tree. Like the light that was coming off of this object came like it was moving. And I said to Kelly, did you see that? And by the time I said, did you see that? It went from that tree to all the way over here. And it blinked out. but not like a plane, because I was looking at other planes and they don't even go as anywhere close as fast. I don't know what it wasn't a meteor because it blinked 3 times, and it could be like a few different meteors, I guess. But the light it had was like a bright like light, but it wasn't a blinking light like a plane, and it didn't make any sound, and it went too fast. Like no plane can go that fast. Like I seen Starlink from here, like the satellites, and that took forever. This was, did you see that? The whole fucking sky, and it passed, and it was heading towards Lake Michigan. I know there's a lot of UFOs coming in and out of lakes. I don't know if it was a UFO. It just went too fast to make any sense. It definitely wasn't a plane, because it would have been making some kind of noise or something. And no plane can go that fast, because I was paying attention for other planes in the sky, and I was timing them. No, I don't know what this was. It was just a light in the sky for a few seconds that went faster than anything I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. I'm about to turn 31 years old, which is cool. And I figured, why not retire in the prime of your life? Like, who's gonna retire at fucking? It's gonna be like 70 by the time you're able to retire with the amount of money they're printing. So I figured, well, I got a body that's, in the prime of its athletic gaming shape, might as well enjoy it. So I've been like running with the dogs to the beach, which is awesome. We've been playing on the water a little bit. I mean, they've been, I don't want to get my shoes wet. They've been pulling me in. The water's a little bit too cold just yet, but I've been doing that, playing with the dogs a lot. And I know a few people are concerned, like, how is this financially possible? Don't worry about it. But I don't know. My mom had a retirement account. When she passed away, her stocks per portfolio was like oil and banks and fucking, I don't know, boomer stocks. And this was when the financial crisis happened. So then after my mom passed away, I inherited that account. Well, basically they had to sell, and then I inherited the money, and then I had to reinvest it or get taxed heavily. I decided to put it back in, and my financial advisor at the time suggested that, you're young, you can take risks, so let's just put it in like risky tech stocks. Or not risky, but just like Microsoft, Tesla, fucking Apple, Google, like those kind of stocks. And that portfolio has 4x'd so far, and I can't really touch that until I'm 55 or 65 or something. I don't know. So if I can just spread my YouTube money until then, that shit'll be worth $1 million, hopefully. I mean, unless it crashes, but we'll see. So yeah, you don't got to worry about all that. Okay, I got the fastest nuke of all time. All right, I'll sell the NFT for $1 million. We'll be good. As everything the sun touches, Simba. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'll probably be uploading a little bit more, but it'll be vlogs. I don't know if I'm gonna ever game seriously again, unless there's a good game that comes out. Like, there hasn't really been a good game since maybe Battlefield 1. I don't, man. There's been a few good ones here and there, but I'm talking about a good game. Like, that's when I'm itching, man. I've been hibernating. Oh, what else I've been doing? I've been training. Boxing, MMA. I've been punching the bag. I've been, doing the jog and all types of stuff. I know these COD commentators don't want to fight me. It's obvious at this point. But I figured, I seen how the space was evolving, and I figured, well, maybe one day I'll be on the undercard to fight one of these people, and if that happens, I don't want to get my ass beat. And if I don't fight him, at least I'll be in shape. So I'm happy also to announce I was at 195 at my peak, and now I'm like 160, and I feel great. I mean, things are good, man. Things are good. Thanks for asking.